Chris Scott spoke to the media post-game. "You dominated a lot of the key stats, particularly in the third quarter, but they were able to score. You must have been delighted with the result in the end." "I think the result was obviously pleasing, given the way we set up the game. I thought their efficiency was outstanding. They took their shots and we kicked a few good ones as well, but we missed a lot that we would expect to take. So in such a close game, I think with a lot of people talking about the momentum in games, and when you are playing against a really good team, you know they will have it for a period of time. When you don't take your chances, you get a little nervous that when they are taking theirs, it might come back to bite you. But I thought for the second week in a row when the game was really on the line, I thought the players, and it was a player-led thing, just looked really organized. When the heat was on, I shouldn't single too many out, but it was great for our crowd. It was the first time we've had something like capacity since August 2019. And just seemed to me they fell in love with a little bit, with Sam de Koning back there in big moments. I thought some of those guys were fantastic. Because when we lost our best player of the last 12 months, with Gastro game day, and a great captain, is not playing, Dangerfield didn't have as big an influence on the game as he normally does. You need others to step up, and I thought that happened." Chris Scott. AFL photos via. What happened with Tom Stewart? Was he trying to play? Did he turn up and get ready and so on? Yeah, so he was stripped, but he came down with gastro in the morning. His whole family had it. As he does, he was trying to will himself to get to the line, but he was pale as a ghost pre-game, and we just collectively, the medical staff and the coaching group, decided we weren't going to put him through that. All's well that ends well. In retrospect, it was a good decision, but I just don't think it would have been fair on him to really push him. If I had asked him to play, he would have played. Tough decisions like resting Selwood. When the game was on the line, did you think about it for a moment, or you just got to back yourself? I didn't, but I might in retrospect, but we've had a lot of preparation for this. This has been a philosophy that really started for us in 2011, and it has sort of ebbed and flowed, depending on the priorities of our list. And it's multifaceted, but one of the principles is for us. We're just not going to look at the opposition and try to predict which is a hard game and which isn't. It's pretty easy to predict this would be a hard game, but we stuck to our plan, and there are some other circumstances, too, like Joel's been a bit crook and a little bit off. And I think it's really validating for our young players, in particular, to know that they can get it done without him. We'd prefer not to do that too often, but I thought they really stepped up. Even the guys around the ball sort of in Joel's absence. Mark O'Connor was fantastic, and again, we took our time with him. We could have played him last week, and he probably would have played well last week. But we waited an extra one to give him extra VFL time. Same with Brian Mears.